What's good, YouTube? Today is going to be a follow-up video to my last video because I feel like it's a little bit incomplete. So we're talking about the neotest-dotnet plugin for NeoVim, and this is broken since the recent NeoVim changes. And I was not reading properly because who is, right? So there's right on the GitHub page for that thing. There's at the top, there's a heading called "Looking for New Maintainers." Please see this link right here for more details and background behind this move. And then he says, it's Isa Falcon, he says, and this is from September last year, doopty adapter, started this adapter with enthusiasm, more importantly, plenty of free time. Long story short, he does not have any time anymore, so he's looking for maintainers, and this post is from September, so I do believe when you look at the commits code, then the last commit is 9 months ago, so this is completely inactive. And then I told you that there's another plugin that we can just switch to, neotest-vstest, which I then showed you how to install. When I go here, you just put this into your adapters in a NeoVim configuration, and then you can test your unit tests again. And when I show you real quick, the thing that is really annoying about this, at least it annoys me, is when you unit test, and I put a breakpoint here. Now I run it. And this is how long it takes. At least the first time. So the second test is going to be much faster. Much faster. But the initial load when you close and open NeoVim is really slow. So it might be you don't have any problem with this long initial load time, but in case you do, there's something else you can do. You can go back to neotest-dotnet, and then you can look at the forks, and then what I found, when I looked here, there's some forks of that thing already that are, a couple of years old, whatever, but somewhere there's this one fork, by now I have to look for it, Citizen Harris, this one. This was created 3 weeks ago, updated 3 weeks ago, and this is due to this one commit right here that says, add compatibility with neotest version 5.18 and neovim 0.12. So this is exactly what is missing in the original plugin. So this fixes exactly the problem that we had before. So in order to use that thing, you can really just go into your NeoVim configuration, back to NeoVim configuration, and go into the init plugins init Lua and replace everything that is Isa Falcon with Citizen Harris do a lazy sync so I actually get the package, and of course don't require neotest-vstest, but instead require neotest-dotnet again. Go back into the Blazor demo. Just open it again, open the unit test again, set the breakpoint, and boom, there we go. Much faster than the other thing. And yeah, now the problem with that, of course, is we depend now on Citizen Harris. So maybe someone will actually start to maintain neotest.net, or if that doesn't happen and this one right here is falling asleep as well, we might have to switch to neotest-vstest and live with the long initial load, or they fix that in the near future. So the whole neotest adapter thing is going to be interesting to observe in the next couple of weeks or months, I don't know. But for me now, in the meantime, this thing right here, using neotest.net and using it this way is good enough for me. So that was it for today. Check out the description. I put everything together, also with a small little article right here where you can read about everything I just told you, along with the necessary config adjustments that you have to make in order to get neotest.net running from the Citizen Harris fork. So that's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.